Ladies and gentlemen, our vision, and thus the innovation, is to build on these processes and procedures and scale them to incorporate high-yielding dairy goats, automated milking system, and in tandem, teach and train others so that they can also generate year-round revenue from goat dairy production. Let's start by giving you milk yield comparison between a current Jamaican goat and a true dairy goat. The average daily yield per goat for goats that are in Jamaica is anywhere from a half to 3/4 of a quart daily. As opposed to a true dairy goat, the average is anywhere from 3 to 4 quarts daily per goat. As far as the length of time to actually milk that goat, you can actually milk a Jamaican dairy goat for about 3 months, whereas a true dairy goat can be milked for up to 3 years, so that is actually about 1,000 days of milking.
So this pen here is the freshest does that this pen here is probably averaging about between 5 and 5.5 liters per day. And so they get fed a little better. And then the next pen are goats that kidded back in February, March. And so they have a little better body condition. And then the far pen are goats that have been milking over 1,000 days. So we like, one of our strategies in breeding is we want goats that will milk 1,000 days non-stop.
1,000 days non-stop.
Using the yield numbers that we just reviewed, if we look at a milk revenue scenario using a Jamaican graded or native goat, if we work with 10 milking mothers that are averaging half a quart a day, the total for the 10 milking mothers for the day is 5 quarts per day. At 30 days, so we're averaging a month here, 5 times 30 days, we're averaging 150 quarts a day. If the milk processor buys the milk for $400 a quart, we're looking at $60,000 of monthly revenue, and at a 3-month time frame, we're looking at $180,000 worth of revenue from goat dairy production using Jamaican graded or native goats. The same scenario, but now using true dairy goats. So if we have 10 milking females that are going to average 3 quarts a day, the average is going to be 30 quarts for that day. 30 quarts a day times 30 days for the month, we're looking at 900 quarts for the month. Again, if the processor buys the milk at $400 a quart, we're looking at a monthly revenue of $360,000. And at the 3-month mark, our revenue will be over $1 million. To demonstrate the scaling aspect of this program, let's talk about options for actually milking the animals. The first option that's actually not pictured is for beginner stage, which is where we started, which is physically milking by hand. There's no additional cost. However, let's say we have a beginning farmer that has challenges actually using their hand. Then the next option is actually using a mechanized hand milking machine. That's the first picture that's depicted here. Now we get to an intermediate farmer that their numbers has increased and they actually know what they're doing, and they can actually graduate to a mobile milking system that can milk anywhere from 2 to 4 goats at a time. The final option that we show listed is actually what's Cabra Ranch's goal. Our goal is to get to the 8 to 12 milking system, where we can efficiently milk up to 12 goats at the same time in 10 minutes. Our focus remains training and teaching others to do this goat dairy production system. Our focus still remains women and youth, but truly anyone that is actually interested in the program. Our training options include workshops, hands-on experience, internships. We're going to consistently provide resources and information so that anyone that's interested will have a source of getting the information required.
Where you want it? You want to come here?